Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Jose Sandro, certified Spanish interpreter, ready to proceed.
Thank you very much. Mr. Interpreter, would you prefer that it just come out over the loudspeaker, or do you want to do the headphones?
Your Honor, I am connected to the headphones. If the defendant would put it on, we would do it in simultaneous. It would go much quicker if it pleases the court.
Yes. So let's. All right.
Sí.
We have communication with the defendant.
Excellent. Good morning, sir. State your name, please.
Brian Jesús Correa Padilla.
Brian Jesus Correa Padilla.
Morning, sir. You're here for an initial appearance. You've been arrested pursuant to a habeas for failing to appear on March the 11th this year on a charge of possession of oxycodone. Bond has been set at $500. Right. And it'll be stayed at that amount. Good luck, sir.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Sí.
Good morning, sir. State your name, please.
Joseph Flores. Joseph Flores.
Joseph Flores.
Mr. Flores, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested pursuant to a warrant on charges of lewd or lascivious molestation. Are you asking me to appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you in this matter, or are you going to hire an attorney?
Necesito un defensor.
I need a public defender.
Okay, I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender. I believe on these charges, I don't know if he's entitled to a bond.
I'm not sure, Your Honor.
Okay. The, give me one second. Both first-degree felonies. I'm going to stay the bonds at none. I've appointed you an attorney. Your attorney can seek a bond at a later date. Good luck, sir.
We have communication, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Raúl Pérez Macías.
Raúl Pérez Macías.
Sí,
All right. Sir, you're here for initial appearance. You've Been arrested on charges of burglary of a structure, 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you.
Judge, posted bond on those charges already.
He's already posted bond. Okay. See, you posted bond, so they'll process you and you'll be released sometime today.
No, Your Honor, he's a fugitive from justice.
Excuse me?
He's a fugitive from justice, so Texas will extradite.
Oh, okay. So you post a bond and it looks like Texas is going to come get you at some point. Good luck, sir.
Sí.
Good morning, sir. State your name, please.
Raúl Armando Cach Cruz.
Raúl Armando Gach Cruz.
Sí.
All right, sir, you're here for an initial appearance. You've been arrested on a charge of trespass after warning. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Have you had an opportunity? This is a pleable case. I don't know if you've had a chance to talk to him.
I have not, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. The arrest came in as a no bond. I'm going to set the bond at $250.
Your Honor, if he's interested, could the state put on the record what the offer would be?
The offer would be an adjudication of guilt, court costs, no return to the scene, credit for time served.
All right, so if he wanted to get the matter resolved with credit for time served and the costs, I'd reduce those to a civil judgment. The most important issue being don't return to where they arrested you. If you wish to get that resolved,
¿Cómo le haría?
So what would I have to do to resolve it?
okay, well, if you wish to enter a plea of guilty or no contest to the charge, we could resolve it. A couple issues. One, I just see there's an indication that he's not a U.S. citizen. There may be implications because you're not a U.S. citizen entering a plea to a criminal charge. Those are things. So at this point, what the court's going to do is, if you wish to get the matter resolved, yeah, I'll leave the bond at $250. And counsel, if you want to talk to him when you catch a breath, we could reset him tomorrow, or you can try to go over a plea form today, and if he wants to get it resolved.
Your Honor, due to the immigration issues, let's go ahead and just keep the bond as it is. We have the offer on the record, so if he wants to resolve it, arraignments.
All right, so, sir, I'll leave the bond at $250 and order you not to return to 2417 West Oak Ridge Road where you were arrested. Understand, if you go back there, you're going to get arrested again. You don't want that. Okay, so don't go back there. All right? Okay, good luck. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Ismael Pumba. Sí,
Ismael Pumba.
sí.
All right, sir, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for trespass on property after warning. Okay. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. The bond has been set at $500. Does the state want to make an offer on this case? If Mr. Kumba is interested in hearing one?
Adjudication, no return, credit for time served.
Sí.
You wish to get the matter resolved?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, you understand that if you enter a plea today of guilty or no contest to the trespass, you'd be adjudicated guilty, be given credit for the time that you've already served. That's 2 days in jail. You already have the 2 days, so you'd be released as to this charge. But the court would order that you not return to the Lynx bus station. You've been trespassed from there. If you return, you understand they're just going to rearrest you and you'll be right back here. Yeah, I see a thumbs up. Okay. All right. I note that it shows he's a U.S. citizen. So, Mr. Kumba, you wish to get the matter resolved?
Sí, señor.
How do you plead?
Yes, sir.
Guilty or no contest to the charge?
Culpable. Sí.
Guilty.
I'll accept that. I'll adjudicate you guilty. Sentence you to 2 days in the county jail with credit for 2 days. I'll reduce the cost to a civil judgment. Most important, I'm going to order you not to return to the Lynx bus station. Understand that if you return, they're simply going to rearrest you. You'll be right back here. Okay? You have 30 days to appeal. Good luck.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Kevin Santiago.
Kevin Santiago.
Mr. Santiago, you've been arrested for a Polk County warrant for a violation of probation. The bond is set at none. The jail will notify Polk County that you're here, and Polk County should come get you. But because it's the holiday, it's the weekend and the holiday, probably the earliest will be Wednesday. Good luck.
Thank you.
Do we do the Portuguese now?
Mr. Interpreter, do you speak Portuguese also?
No, Your Honor, I do not. I'm only certified in Spanish.
Let me ask in the gallery, is there anybody here on the Jose de Oliveira case? No. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Why don't we bring him in and see if he can speak Spanish enough that we can avoid having to possibly reset it for tomorrow. Because it looks like this has got no other history, so it looks like it.
Buenos dias, senhor. Eu hablo poquito de espanhol, desculpe.
Your Honor, he's just indicated to the interpreter he speaks a little bit of Spanish.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, sir. State your name, please.
José Humberto de Oliveira Júnior.
Jose Humberto de Oliveira Jr.
Sir, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a battery that's domestic related. At this time, do you want me to appoint an attorney to represent you, or are you going to hire your own attorney?
Não, defensor público, eu não fiz isto. Tenho que provar isto.
A public defender, please. I do not have the capacity to hire my private attorney.
I'll appoint the office of the public defender to represent you. State you wish to be heard with regards to a bond.
They would ask for a bond at $1,500.
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Yes, please.
Who qualifies for PTR, so we would ask that he be released PTR.
I'll note that he does qualify for pretrial release. The victim's not here. I'm not going to release him on pretrial release. I'll set the bond at $500 with these following conditions: that he have no contact, either direct or indirect, with Melina de Oliveira, which is his wife, and that he maintain a separate residence from her. If she is residing at the marital home at 8486 Powder Ridge Trail, he has to live somewhere else. He can return there one time to get his personal belongings, but he must be accompanied by law enforcement when he goes. So you have to call the sheriff's office to escort you to the property. You're not to go there alone. You're not to go have any contact with her whatsoever. You're not to possess any weapons or firearms. And I've appointed you an attorney. If you have questions, you need to direct those to your attorney. All right. Good luck.
Gracias, senhor.
Thank you.
This?
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Interpreter.
Your Honor, this is the interpreter speaking. May I ask if there's anyone in the gallery, any witness that will need a Spanish interpreter?
I've been informed no.
Thank you very much to Your Honor, to the staff.
Thank you. Okay. All right, good morning, sir. Your name, please? Mr. Harrison, you're here for initial appearance. All right, you've been arrested for possession of methamphetamine, with intent to sell, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Are you asking me to appoint the public defender, or are you going to hire your own attorney? Okay, I'll appoint the office of the public defender to represent you. Bond has been set at $1,000 on count 1, $150 on count 2, and $100 on count 3. Good luck, sir.
Judge, he has reporting requirements.
Okay. Oh, so been told you have reporting requirements. So he's got.
We should just let him know that he has reporting requirements.
Okay. You understand what that means? You have reporting requirements?
Eso.
Okay, all right, I see he acknowledges that.
Thank you.
Ah, okay, there it is. Good morning, your name, please?
Charles White.
All right, Mr. White, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested pursuant, we've got a couple matters. Okay, we've got a failure to appear for driving with a suspended license, failure to appear for reckless driving, and failure to appear for leaving the scene of an accident. And these all appear to be, yeah, they're sequential. Okay. And this is all failure to appear at an arraignment. The bond is set at $2,000 on each case for a total of $6,000. Do you want me to appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender in all three cases.
Okay.
All right. Good luck, sir.
Can I consolidate my cases?
Well, the way traffic cases work is that they can all be heard at the same time. They're going to be set at the same time, but they're not, the way they're filed by the citation, so you have three separate citations.
Okay. So I lose my license if I get guilty?
I
can't give you advice on that.
We'll talk to you all about it.
We can't get the cases resolved today. All right. Good luck, sir. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Spencer.
Mr. Spencer, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been arrested for violation of probation. All right, it's an on view based on an arrest from a 9-2 arrest for aggravated stalking. So based on the on view arrest, I'm going to stay the bond at none, and I've appointed the public defender to represent you. Good luck, sir.
You don't have a bond right now. It's a BOP. But your attorney can give you a bond.
Morning, sir. Your name, please?
My name is Jose Malaver.
Sheldon Wallen.
Behavior.
Behavior, okay. Do you want to reset it or you want to waive?
Could we reset it for tomorrow, Your Honor?
Reset it. All right, you're Mr. Jose, could you say your last name again, please?
Malaver.
All right, so you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for possession of methamphetamine and battery. It's domestic related. And it appears that you're out on bond. Okay, and we've got an individual in the box. Can we swear in the witness?
Raise your hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Please state your name for the record.
Rodolfo Sarmiento.
Did you say Rodolfo Sarmiento?
Yes.
Okay, I apologize if I mispronounced that. All right, sir, I see, I've read the charging affidavit, and you're listed as the victim in the case. If the defendant is given a bond in this case, do you want to have contact with him, or do you want him to stay away from you?
Yes, I will have to. I will be having contact with him. And yeah.
All right, you're going to have to try that again. I'm not.
Yes, I will request to. I will have contact with him because he lives with me.
Are you in fear of him?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay. Does the state have any questions for Mr. Sarmiento?
Would you call the police if any violence occurred in the future?
I will.
Does the defense have any questions for the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I didn't get your last name, but you said that you're not in fear of him right now. Can you clarify that?
I trust that what happened won't happen again, but it's not me. There's another person. I don't know if anything would happen in the future, but I know he's not a violent person, and we got into an argument and things heated up, but I trust that this will be the last time it happened.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
All right, on the possession of methamphetamine, the bond is going to be stated $1,000. On the domestic violence battery, I'll set the bond at $100, and I'll order no hostile contact with the victim, possess no weapons or firearms, and consume no drugs. Now he's out on bond in 2021 CF 7639. He posted bond on July 17th. One of those charges is possession of methamphetamine. I found the probable cause on the new case now from September 3rd for possession of methamphetamine. So I'm going to revoke that bond that he's out on and set that bond at none. I'll appoint the public defender in all cases. So just so he understands, you've got a bond on the new charge from yesterday, but the bond that you were out on, I've revoked. So you've got to talk to your attorney that I've appointed in that case, and that'll have to go back in front of the judge in Division 12, and that judge will decide whether or not to give you a bond on that case again. Okay? Good luck. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Osner Valmis.
All right, Mr. Valmis, you're here for initial appearance. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you in the case, and we do have a witness. You swear her in, please.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your name for the record.
Aisha DaCosta.
All right, Ms. DaCosta, I've reviewed the charging affidavit in this matter, and it has you listed as a victim. If Mr. Valmis is given a bond, do you want to have contact with him, or do you want him to stay away from you?
Contact, please.
Okay. Are you in fear of him?
No, sir.
Okay. Does the state have any questions for Ms. DaCosta?
If any future instances of violence would occur, would you call 911 or the police?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have any other questions, Your Honor.
Does the defense have any questions for the witness?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Judge, he qualifies for PTR.
Okay. I'll note that the aggravated battery is premised upon the allegation that the defendant picked up the baby carriage and threw it, and it hit the victim's right leg. I don't know if that's going to qualify as aggravated battery, so I'm not going to find probable cause for aggravated battery. On the second count, or second charge, it's an add-on count, which is simply domestic violence battery. I'll find probable cause on that. I'll release them on pretrial release with the condition that you have no hostile contact with Aisha DaCosta. That means if you get upset, turn around and walk away. No laying hands, no throwing stuff. Possess no weapons or firearms. Good luck, sir. Yeah. No PC, ROR on the felony. Good morning, ma'am. Your name, please?
Shonda
Ms. Rashonda, you have a last name?
Black.
Okay, good morning, Ms. Black. You're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been arrested for a battery. It's domestic related. Does the state have a position on bond?
They would ask for a reasonable bond.
Does the defense have a position on bond?
One moment, Your Honor. Your Honor, we would ask, I don't know if she qualifies for pretrial release. We would ask for pretrial release in this case. She cannot afford any bond at this time. She's a mother of 3 children, and she's taking care of her children at home.
She does not qualify. She's, I believe, currently on state probation. So I'll set the bond at $500. I am going to order that you have no contact with Devon Maddox, or Maddock, and that you maintain a separate residence from him. If he's residing at that 5300 Lescott Lane, then you're going to have to live somewhere else. You can return there one time with law enforcement escorting you to get your personal belongings. Don't go back there alone. Don't have contact with him. Good luck, ma'am. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Octavius DeBose.
Mr. DeBose, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a battery. All right. And I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. State you have a position on bond.
$1,000.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Defense?
if I may. Yes, Your Honor. It looks like the reason he doesn't qualify for PTR was because he wasn't interviewed, so we would ask that he have one more attempt to be interviewed by PTR.
He's currently out on bond.
Yeah, so I'm not going to let him out on I'll set the bond at $500. I'll order no contact with Kristen Jackson. Maintain a separate residence. And I'll take no action on the out on bond. Good luck, sir. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Roberto Johnson.
All right, Mr. Johnson, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a battery. It's domestic related, and also a charge of obstruction by false information. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you, and we have a victim or a witness in the box. Can we swear her in, please?
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please state your name for the record.
Daisy Zuniga.
You said Desi Karina
Daisy Zuniga. That's my middle name that you just said.
Zuniga. Okay, all right. I've got Desi Karina Zuniga Scully.
That's my whole name. Yeah.
So, okay. All right, so Miss Zuniga, I see you're listed here as the victim. If Mr. Johnson is given a bond, do you want to have contact with him, or do you want him to stay away from you?
Contact?
You don't have contact. Are you in fear of him?
No.
State, do you have any questions for Miss Zuniga?
If any instances of violence occurred, would you call the police?
Would I?
Yes, would you?
I would if I felt like I needed to, but I don't agree with the charge that he has.
Yeah, ma'am, could you try to speak into the microphone a little more?
If I needed to, I would, but I don't agree with the charge that he has. It's not what it was made out to be.
Okay. Does the defense have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Can we be heard on count 2?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't see the probable cause for obstruction by false information. The statements made to the police are Mr. Johnson's defenses, if he has them. I don't see how they obstructed them from getting any information.
Based on a reading of the charging affidavit, it just says it should be noted, I was unable to positively identify Roberto Johnson. The information that was provided to me did not match in records out of Florida and Georgia, which he claimed to reside out of. I don't know that's going to be sufficient as worded. So I'll state, you wish to be heard regarding that?
No, Your Honor, the state has the same position.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to find no probable cause on count 2. He'll be ROR'd on that. Count 1, I'll set the bond at $500, and I'll order no hostile contact with the victim. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck, ma'am.
So you can have contact, there's no
All right. Good morning, ma'am. Your name, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Amy Petroskevich.
All right, ma'am, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a battery. It's domestic related. Are you asking me to appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you in this matter, or are you going to hire an attorney?
I don't need to hire an attorney, Your Honor.
Okay, you're not asking for the Public Defender at this time? Nope? You keep looking around.
Yes, I do. Yes.
You do want
Public
the Public
Defender,
Defender?
please.
Okay, all right. All right, did you fill out an application for the appointment of the Public Defender?
No.
Okay.
Am I able to represent myself, Your Honor?
Well, okay, look, we're going to take one thing at a time.
Okay.
So this is the initial appearance, and this is where I tell you what you've been arrested for, and we're going to go through, and I see we've got somebody here. I presume this is
That's my daughter.
Corey Michelle, your daughter, who's listed as the victim. We're going to take some testimony from her, and then I'm going to decide, and I'm going to set a bond. Okay. Today's not the trial. We're not going to get into the allegations, facts, and circumstances. That's not what today's about. It's just to tell you what you're here for, set a bond. So the first step is, do you want me to appoint an attorney to represent you? And if you don't, that's fine, but if you want one, I'll appoint one.
Okay, I would like one appointed then.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. And let's swear in Miss Corey Michelle.
Your Honor, I'm not going to be,
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please state your name for the record.
Corey Michelle Petroskevich.
Okay. All right, ma'am, if you could try to just speak, the masks certainly kind of muffle everybody's speech a little bit. So, ma'am, what's your relationship to the defendant?
She's my mother.
Okay. If she's released on a bond, do you want to have contact with her, or do you want her to stay away from you?
I want her to stay away from me.
Stay away from you, okay. And do you reside at that, well, do y'all reside at the same residence, or you live separately?
I live in Florida. She lives in Pennsylvania.
She lives out of state.
Yes. I have a flight actually that
Okay,
was.
hold on, ma'am. Hold on. We'll get to all that. Okay, so y'all reside separately.
Yes.
And do you know if she has travel plans? Is she planning on going back to?
She does. She has a flight today at 5 o'clock.
At what time?
5.
At 5. Okay, all right. Okay, and you will have no contact. Okay. State, do you have any questions for the witness, victim?
No, Your Honor.
And does the defense have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. State, do you have a position on bond?
State would ask for 1,500.
Does the defense have a position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. She qualifies for pretrial release. I know she lives out of state, but if she qualifies and can keep in contact and come back, I don't see why she can't be on pretrial release.
I'll release her on pretrial release with the condition that she have no contact with her daughter. And if she needs to return, just understand, I don't know if you were staying in a hotel or if she was staying at your residence.
She has 2 items of mine. That's all I was flying back with. I wasn't checking any bags. I drove her vehicle down here.
Okay.
And then just had the plans just to fly back home. So I wasn't here the whole holiday weekend. So she has my purse and my backpack with my belongings, and that's all. And that's where all my money and everything is. I need all that to fly.
I got that. Do you think that can be accomplished to get her the bags back before she leaves, or do you believe you'd need assistance with law enforcement?
Can I have an officer with me, please?
Say that again a little
Can I have
louder.
an officer with me, please?
You want an officer? Okay. All right. All right, ma'am. So you can get the belongings. You just need to coordinate that with law enforcement. Just ask for you're going to need an escort.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, good luck.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I don't think they're needed. All right. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Yes, Timothy.
Mr. Timothy, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a battery. It's domestic related. And I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. And you're also currently out on bond.
Your Honor, if I may.
Or excuse me, you're out on ROR. And counsel, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. On that case, 2020 CF 001198AO, it looks like he pled to credit time served on October 20th, 2020. So I'm not sure why that case is still open.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to let the court know.
All right. That's resolved. Okay. You know why it shows?
Court costs.
Yeah, it just shows as, it still shows as open, although it shows he pled. Okay. All right, so there's nothing to do with that case. So we're just here on the new charge. Okay, I've appointed the public defender. State you wish to be heard with regards to bond?
They would ask for $1,000 bond.
All right, defense?
Yes, Your Honor. In this case, I believe the only reason he was denied PTR was due to being out on that other bond. I'm curious if he would qualify for PTR now. It also stated he no longer lives with the alleged victim.
I'm not going to release him on pretrial release, with not with the history that I see. Okay. I'll set the bond at $1,000. That's based on multiple prior failures to appear. No contact with the victim, maintain separate residence. All right, good luck, sir. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Jason Beard.
Mr. Beard, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for fleeing or attempting to elude, aggravated assault on a officer, and reckless driving. Are you asking me to appoint an attorney to represent you in the case, or are you going to hire an attorney?
I have a hired attorney.
You're going to hire an attorney, okay?
May I speak on, Your Honor?
Okay, well, hold on. So understand today's the initial appearance, and if you wish to speak regarding setting a bond on count one, we can discuss that. But there's a caveat to that. You have the, and don't expect anything that I'm saying as any way of questioning or asking you to talk about the facts and circumstances. Today's not a trial. We're simply here to set a bond. You've indicated you don't want the public defender, you're going to hire your own attorney. Okay, so that, all we're going to talk about is a bond amount. That's all, that's it, and maybe other conditions. So first, I'm going to hear from the state. State, what's your position on bond on the fleeing or attempting to elude?
They would ask for $2,000 for a bond on that count.
All right. All right, Mr. Beard, understanding what I've already indicated, is there anything you want to say regarding me setting a bond or conditions of release?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, I've reviewed the charging affidavit, looking at the history. All right, based on that, I'm going to set the bond at $1,500, and I'll stay counts 2 and 3 at $1,500 and $150 respectively.
All right.
All right, and you're going to hire your own attorney. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Yandre Binder.
Mr. Binder, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for grand theft motor vehicle. At this time, do you want me to appoint an attorney to represent you, or are you going to hire an attorney?
I'm gonna hire an attorney.
Okay. All right, the bond's set at $1,000, and you're going to hire an attorney. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. State your name, please.
Matthew Clinton.
Mr. Clanton, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for trafficking in fentanyl, 4 grams or more, and possession of fentanyl. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. As to the count 1, the bond schedule is $100,000. Count 2, the possession is going to be subsumed, so I'm not going to find the probable cause. And I'll ROR them on count 2, and I've appointed the public defender to represent you. So at this time, if you want to lower bond amount, you're going to have to talk to your attorney, and the attorney will have to file the appropriate motion in front of the judge it's going to be assigned to. It's a Division 12 case. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Mr.
Cobb, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been arrested for armed trespass in an occupied structure. The bond set at $1,000. I'm going to add the condition that you not return to the Wawa gas station, 5820 Edgewater Drive. If they see you, you're just going to be back here. You're just going to get rearrested if they see you there, okay? So don't return there, and I'm going to order you not to possess any weapons or firearms.
So, would I get a tow truck or something to go get my car from you?
If you want to send a tow truck to get your car, that's fine, but if you need to go back there to assist in that, then you need to be escorted by law enforcement, so you'd contact the sheriff's office. Don't go back there alone. Just, I'll let you know that if they see you, they're going to immediately call law enforcement, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Joshua Conley.
Mr. Conley, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting an officer. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Bond set at $1,000 on count 1. Counts 2 and 3 are subsidiary, so I'm going to reduce those to $100 each. Good luck. Use that one on someone's. Morning, sir. Your name, please? What's your name, please?
Oh, sorry, Duran.
Okay, Mr. Duran, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not, appears you don't qualify. Okay, you've been arrested for possession of fentanyl and possession of drug paraphernalia. Bond set at $1,000 on count one and $100 on count two. Okay, good luck. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Sachin. Sachin Bernard Farkinson.
All right, sir, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. In this case, you're here based on a arrest on a warrant, charges of false, fraudulent insurance claims, and a scheme to defraud. Bonds have been set pursuant to the warrant at $1,000 on count one, $5,000 on count two, for a total of $6,000. And the public defender is appointed. All right, good luck. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Roberto Felix.
Felix, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been arrested for driving with a suspended license as a habitual offender, and the bond set at $2,500. Good luck.
Thank you.
Come up, sir. Good morning. Your name, please?
Jared Hansel.
Mr. Farrer is in the hospital.
Okay, Mr. Ferrer is in the hospital.
Could we have it reset, Your Honor?
Do you have an indication if he'll be out tomorrow?
I'm not sure, Your Honor.
We're not sure, Your Honor.
Not sure? Okay, we'll reset it for tomorrow. Yeah, just take a chance. He's got bonds, so if he can make them in the meantime. And Orion Francini? Mental health, okay.
Could we reset him as well, Your Honor?
We'll reset him for tomorrow also. All right, Mr. Jared Hansel. All right, you're here for initial appearance, and we got a couple of cases. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in these cases. The first is you've been arrested pursuant to a warrant for grand theft, third degree. That bond is set at $1,500. The second is a petty theft. That's a new case from yesterday. And I'm going to set that bond or stay it at $500 with the condition that you not return to the target, West Town Center Boulevard. I've appointed the public defender in both cases. All right, good luck. Good morning, sir. Your name, please? What's your name, please?
Fernando Hernandez.
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. Sir, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Been arrested for possession of cocaine with a weapon and carrying a concealed firearm. Bond on count one is $15,000. Count two is $150. In addition, a condition of release is that you possess no weapons or firearms. All right, good luck. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
John Jimenez Torres.
Mr. Jimenez Torres, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. You've been arrested for an aggravated assault with a firearm. State you wish to be heard with regards to bond.
I would ask for 1,500.
Defense, do you wish to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor, he qualifies for pretrial release. We'd ask for pretrial release.
Okay. I note no. And no prior history showing up. I'll release you on pretrial release with the condition that you not return to the scene. You have no contact with the victims. You possess no weapons or firearms. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Maine Jones Jr.
Mr. Jones, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been arrested for a battery with one prior and child abuse. Bonds have been set at $2,500 on count one and $1,000 on count two. And I'm going to order that you have no contact with Candrice Pope while this matter's pending.
All right.
Good luck. Morning. Your name, please?
Tyree Montgomery.
Mr. Montgomery, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for failure to appear for a status hearing August the 3rd on a possession of a controlled substance charge in 2020 CF 9941, and that bond has been set at $4,000. And you're currently out on bond. And that happened prior to this. So I'll take no action on the out on bond. You just have a $4,000 bond. And then you've got a third one here. You also have a failure to appear in 2021 CT 1011. That's on a no valid driver's license. That bond is set at $500. Okay, good luck. Come on up, sir. Ready? Okay. Good morning. Your name, please?
Jamani Tony.
Mr. Reynolds refused, and then Mr. Sanchez bonded.
Okay, thank you. Reynolds refused. Sanchez. On Reynolds, are you asking for a reset? He's got bonds.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll reset Reynolds for tomorrow. One time reset, and on Mr. Sanchez bonded. And you're Jamani Tony.
Sir.
All right, Mr. Tony, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to, doesn't appear that you qualify for the public defender. All right. You've been arrested for 2 counts of battery on a uniform licensed security officer and 4 more counts of battery. The bond is set at $5,000 on count 1. Count 2 subsidiary will be reduced to $150. Counts 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be reduced as subsidiary to $100 each. Mr. Tony, I'm ordering you not to return to the scene, not to have any contact at all, direct or indirect, with any of the listed victims, and that you not possess any weapons or firearms.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, good luck. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Carlos
Vargas.
Mr. Vargas, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been arrested for possession of fentanyl. The bond is set at $1,000. All right, good luck.
Terry Weston refused, Your Honor. We'd ask to reset her.
Okay, we'll reset for tomorrow. All right, good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Lee Young the third.
Mr. Young, you're here for initial appearance. All right, you've been arrested for new charges of robbery, resisting an officer without violence, possession of cocaine, possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis, and possession of drug paraphernalia. You're also out on bond. I'm going to appoint the public defender in both cases. In the new charge, the strong arm robbery, the bond will be stayed at $5,000. Count 2, the resisting without a subsidiary, that'll be reduced to $100. Possession of cocaine will be reduced to $150. The cannabis and paraphernalia both reduced to $100 each. In that case, I'm going to order you not to return to the scene, not to have any contact with the victim, not possess any weapons or firearms. And you're out on bond from August the 31st. Just posted a bond, and I'm going to revoke that bond and set that at none.
Your Honor, can
I've appointed the public defender, and you, your attorney in Division 19 can contact that judge and try to, seek a bond, but this time I'm going to revoke it. All right, good luck.
Gillum refused, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Gillum refused.
Can we have him reset?
Okay. Yeah, we'll reset him once for tomorrow.
And then Aguilar, Espana, Chavez, and Watts all bonded.
Aguilar, Rivera, and Watts all bonded.
Aguilar, Espana, Chavez, and Watts. Chavez Gomez.
Okay. So Aguilar, bonded, and then Brian Rivera Garcia. Janice Claire Watts. I've got a Brian Charles Rivera Garcia.
I don't have him.
Don't have him?
You have a booking number, Your Honor?
Let's see. Got the agency. Oh, this one? This one, okay. But it's right in front of my face. Why should I see it? 21020806.
You bonded, Your Honor.
Bonded, okay, all right. Janice Claire Watts bonded. And are you Mr. Barnes? Come on up. All right, good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Joshua Barnes.
All right, Mr. Barnes, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender. You've been arrested for trespass after warning, Lynx Bus Terminal downtown. And this is a pleable. Does the state want to make an offer?
Yes. Adjudication, no return, credit for time served.
All right, Mr. Barnes, if you want to get the matter resolved today, plead guilty or no contest to the charge. I'd adjudicate you guilty, give you credit for the 2 days that you served in the county jail. I'll reduce the cost to a judgment. Most important is you can't go back to the links, or they're just going to rearrest you.
Yes.
Okay. So based on that, you want to get it resolved? Okay, all right. All right, to that charge of trespass after warning, how do you plead? You can plead guilty or no contest.
No contest.
I'll accept no contest. I'll adjudicate you guilty, give you credit for the 2 days you served in jail. I'll reduce the cost to a judgment, order you not to return to the links. Understand you've been trespassed. If they see you, you're just going to get rearrested. You'll be right back here. So, all right. All right, you have 30 days to appeal. Good luck. Good morning, sir. Your name, please? What's your name, please? Lorenzo Holmes. Okay, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been arrested for resisting an officer without violence, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of cannabis under 20 grams. Does the state want to make an offer?
An adjudication, credit for time served.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's to all 3 counts.
All right. All right, Mr. Holmes, if you want to get the matter resolved today, you could enter a plea of guilty or no contest to the charges, be adjudicated guilty, and be given credit for the 1 day you've served in jail, got arrested after midnight. But you'll be released on this charge today, and I reduce the cost to a judgment. I'd withhold on count 3, so it wouldn't, I don't know that you've got a driver's license or not, but it wouldn't mess with your driver's license.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Based on that, do you want to get it resolved? Okay. To the charge of resisting an officer without violence, how do you plead? No contest. To possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead? In possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis, how do you plead? I'll accept no contest, please. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty on counts 1 and 2, withhold on count 3. I'll reduce cost to a judgment. You have credit for the 1 day you served in jail, and those are all to run concurrent to the other and concurrent to any other sentence that you're currently serving. You have 30 days to appeal. Good luck, sir.
You're all set? You're all set? You're all done? Cut it.
Yeah. You get out later today. All right. Okay. All right, good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Harry Mavronis.
Mr. Mavronis, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for trespass on property after warning. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Does the state want to make an offer?
Adjudication, credit for time served, no return.
Is that what you want to do? Yeah. You'd like to enter a plea, Your Honor?
All right. All right. Mr. Mavronis, to the charge of trespass after warning, how do you plead? You can plead guilty or no contest.
No contest, guilty.
I'll accept no contest. I'll adjudicate you guilty. I'll give you credit for the 2 days you served in jail. I'm going to reduce the cost to a civil judgment. Most important, I'm going to order you not to return to that Wawa 1200 West Colonial Drive. If they see you, you're just going to get arrested again.
I'm going through some problems at home with my wife, and I know she shouldn't be there, but I usually would be in my house. I wouldn't be getting in trouble. My wife put an injunction on me, and I can't go home. Man. I apologize, Your Honor.
Okay, well,
There's no way to really go. Sometimes
okay. Just don't go back to the Wawa. So you'll be released as to this charge today, okay?
All right, thank you.
Good luck. Good morning, sir. State your name, please.
Shamil Bradbury.
Mr. Bradbury, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested on a Lake County warrant, 21 CF 2309. It's 4 counts. It's a burglary with assault or battery, aggravated stalking, criminal mischief, false imprisonment. Bonds have been set at $25,000 on count 1, $10,000 on count 2, $1,000 on count 3, $5,000 on count 4. If you're able to, you can post the bond here in Orange County. If not, they're going to notify Lake County that you're here, and they'll come get you, but they won't come get you over the weekend or over the holiday, which is Monday and Tuesday, so the earliest would be Wednesday if you don't post bond before that. Okay?
Your Honor, I know I'm not appointed on this case, but he asked if any of those bonds could be lowered. He wouldn't be able to afford those.
I don't have any authority to change the Lake County bond. So if you're unable to afford the bond, they're going to transport you to Lake County. You'll see a judge just like you're seeing me now. You'll see a judge in Lake County, and then you can ask for the public defender, and they can seek a bond hearing at that point. All right, good luck. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Morning.
Which name, please?
Adrián El Genao.
You're Mr. Janelle?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Mr. Janelle, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested on an Osceola County warrant for trafficking in fentanyl, more than 4 grams. I want to make sure these are the same. What's the same one? Okay. They're going to notify Osceola County that you're here. The bond is set at $50,000. If you're able to make the bond, you can post a bond here in Orange County. Otherwise, Osceola County will come pick you up, and then you'll go see the judge in Osceola County.
Okay.
All right, good luck. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
John Hill, sir.
Mr. Hill, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested on, got a couple here. Looks like 2 Broward County warrants. Yeah. 2 separate Broward County warrants. The first one charges are strong arm robbery. That bond set at $25,000. Second is throwing a deadly missile into an occupied vehicle. That bond is set at $5,000. The second case is also Broward County for petty theft. And it looks like that's an ROR. Yeah, it appears to be an ROR on that case. So if you're able to post bond, they may ROR you on that out of Orange County. I don't know if they'll take you back on that case otherwise. But in any event, if you're not able to bond out, they'll notify Broward County and they'll come get you within 72 hours. But that doesn't include the weekend. It doesn't include the holiday coming up. So the earliest would be Wednesday. The earliest. Okay? All right. Good luck, sir.
Yes, sir.
Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Ryan Lee.
Mr. Lee, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested on Palm Beach County warrant. And that is on a violation of probation. Okay. The judge set bond at none. So what they're going to do is they're going to notify Palm Beach County that you're here. They'll come get you within 72 hours, not including the weekend or the holiday. The earliest would be Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay? Good luck. Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
Alejandro Alvarez.
Mr. Alvarez, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested pursuant to a warrant violation of probation on the original charge was robbery with a weapon with a mask. And the judge set the bond at none. And I'll appoint the public defender to represent you in the case. Okay? Good luck. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Sebastian Cartier, sir.
Cartier, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a violation of community control. You're on community control for, looks like dealing in stolen property, receiving money from a pawnbroker, false verification of ownership. Okay, the violations, looks like we've got a couple. The judge set the bond at none for the violation of community control. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. You'll have to go back and see the judge if you want to get a bond on the case, okay? Good luck. Morning, ma'am. Your name, please?
Crystal Glazer.
Ms. Glazer, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a violation of probation. You were on probation for possession of cocaine. The judge set the bond at none for the violation. I'll appoint the public defender. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Morning, sir. Your name, please? What's your name, please? Morning, Mr. Mency. You're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for a violation of probation. You were on probation for grand theft of a motor vehicle and resisting an officer. The judge on the violation set the bond at none. Are you asking the court to appoint an attorney to represent you in this case, or are you going to hire an attorney?
I was wondering if Mr. LaFay still represented.
I'm sorry, it's just, with the mask, it's hard to hear you.
Mr. LaFay, is he still representing me?
If Mr. LaFay, did you hire Mr. LaFay? Or was he court appointed?
For the previous,
Normally, if he was hired or appointed previously for the underlying case, for the original case, he's not automatically going to be the attorney on this case. Well, that makes two of us. I don't know either. But if you want me to appoint the public defender, I'll appoint the public defender. If you want to hire Mr. LaFay, or if you want to seek appointment, I don't know the circumstances where Mr. LaFay was representing you, if you paid him or if he was court appointed. You paid him. Okay. So if you want him to represent you in this case, then you'll have to pay him again. Okay. All right. So the bond is done, then you just have to reach out, contact Mr. LaFay and get him back on the case. Okay? All right. Good luck, sir. Yeah. Morning, sir. Your name, please?
Mitchell.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, you're here for initial appearance. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You're here in two cases. We've got, the first is a violation of probation. You were on probation for burglary and arson.
Sir, the arson was an error. There's never no arson. I don't know why they didn't clear that off. There was never arson.
Okay.
It's an error.
Okay, that may have been what the original charge was, so it may have changed, but in any event, I think you're familiar with what the case is. So that you were from that 2017 case, you were on probation.
Yeah, but there was never no arson, ever.
Okay. No, I
Arson
understand.
eased in there. I don't.
That it may just pop up because of what the original charge was. That does not necessarily reflects on what you pled to. Okay. All right. So on the violation of probation, the judge assigned a no bond warrant. So you'll go back and see the judge in Division 22 on that case. You've also got a new case, a burglary of a conveyance. That bond is set at $3,500. I'll stay that bond. That's a Division 14 case. I'll appoint the public defender in both cases to represent you. Okay. All right. Good luck, sir. I think that's it.